How's it going? Hope you're having a great day. Welcome to the studio. And I've been working on the studio a little bit, just changing things up, the streamline printmaking, and working on that with the shop at bsmitty.com. Finally changing the shelf up a little bit. I need to add a little bit more to this section. Got this rad kangaroo from when I was a kid. Some good stuff. Kodak film camera here. Tiger Woods rookie. There's some good stuff there. But I wanted to talk about this new workflow I have going on, and it's actually changed the way I edit and do a lot of my power just went out and now it's back on, which is classic. I feel like, all right, it's time to film, and then something comes up. I'm just gonna keep on rolling. All my stuff's resetting. All right, so anyways, yes, this has changed. Besides actually just going to take the photos, what goes on beyond that has changed forever with the iPad Pro M5 version. So I had an iPad Pro. It was an older one, about like 4 or 5 years old, and it was great. But I used it kind of more so for like just kind of entertainment purposes, not so much for my creative process. But this iPad, the screen quality, the power with what you can do with it. Speaking of power, it's flickering. I'm gonna try to just wrap this video up apparently. But so the iPad Pro. So the great thing that's changed, is a few things for me that made this change to pretty much exclusively working off of an iPad, is my website is fully compatible now with iPad OS, however they call it, which is a game changer, because I can have this with me on the go, wherever I'm at. It's not so much I have to be at have a MacBook Pro or be at my desk. It's just something that's with me. It's part of my, to me this is I'm holding it as a big deal to me when I'm actually editing a photo too. The great thing about Lightroom, and it's been this way for a very long time, there's the Creative Cloud, so you can edit on different computers. Just so this quality and the way this is set up, especially with this here. This is a 4 terabyte external drive, and it reads pretty much instantly. It's amazing. My external drive setup with my MacBook Pro is tedious. It's not instant, and there's it's just a whole. I feel like when I go through the archive, it's kind of it's a process. You know what I mean? It's not something that's exciting to do. With the iPad, it really is, and it's a sketchy storm outside right now, actually. So I don't know if you can hear that through this mic, but I've had so much fun, and it's really ignited this extra excitement to my photography. It really is a big deal to me editing a photo and holding the photo in a way, instead of being disconnected with a mouse and looking at a screen. There is something, even though you're still looking at a screen, it's different. So I've been trying to do things just a little bit different. I posted this today. It's gonna be bright. This is a bright photo. But this photo, Alex, this is a classic photo here. This was on my website way back in the day. This is OG, as in 2006, 20 years ago. This was one of my notable photos from the early years, and that's one thing that I'm trying to do these days, is bring my work, in a way back to life. I've had this weird kind of thing that I'm getting better at, is I'm always trying to shoot something new, post something new. But I've shot a lot of stuff over 20 years, and not all ones was posted 20 years ago. Many people didn't know my website 20 years ago, and that type of thing. And not only that, there's photos that I shot that I didn't post at the time. or like I wanted, I was like only doing a website. I mean, we're talking 2006. I think it was what, 8 years later, maybe not that long, maybe 7 years later, something like that. Instagram, that's when it started, which, I mean, Instagram starting is different than even Instagram in, say, 2015 or 16. It's like it started off as like very general, and it was only like a certain cellular platform even had it. Like I remember having Verizon and not being able to use it. I think that's was the case. Anyways, photos exist in my archive that, whether they were seen by some people 20 years ago or never seen before, this is what excites me, is like going through that, as well as continuing to shoot new stuff, as always. I always have a camera with me. But I think there's a lot of things that I've been thinking about. I kind of go back to, certain photographers and, their work, and I was watching the Ricky Powell documentary. It's something I kind of go back to, and even just like some YouTube videos of Ricky Powell, and he's shot a lot of iconic stuff, and and he's talking about those photos, and those photos are shown frequently, and that's kind of that. I was thinking about that, and that's the case for a lot of big time photographers, that it's certain photos that are shown over and over again, which is not a bad thing, but that made me just think about my own archive. Like, why am I like not showing something that, like, it's not even something I'm being repetitive with, it's just something that like it was posted a very long time ago. And again, so there's stuff like that, there's stuff I've never even edited before, so it's gonna be a long process. Like, I'm not even like, oh, I want to go through all of it. Like, that's not even, like, eventually over time I will. So right now I'm kind of piecing together a project. I'll talk about that in another video. But I just wanted to talk about the iPad M5 and how great it is, and really has changed my my process with photography, and just made me love the art life even more. Anyways, I should cut myself off here because the power keeps on getting shut off. So I appreciate your support. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet, and I'll see you in the next video.